Today we're going to use What a Hoot, and I'm going to tell you why I don't give a hoot about abandonment anymore. Hey everybody, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Sheena, and makeup is like therapy for me. Today we're going to be using the What a Hoot palette from ColourPop, and we're going to continue to talk about abandonment and why after these years I don't give a hoot about the people that abandoned me and how I'm doing from there. I do have a mama dog, not the mama dog, but a mama dog under my feet with some puppies that are not hers coming up to her that are also under my feet and my chair that I now can't move. So if you hear growling, that's why, and hopefully they'll behave, but the puppies seem like they want to play with her. So let's zoom you in and let's get started. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the What a Hoot palette from ColourPop, and we're just going to be doing a simple look. To be honest, I'm actually kind of tired of these palettes because I feel like we just do the same thing every day, every week. So we're going to start out with this color up here. This is called Celestial, and I'm just going to be putting that in my crease. So, you know, I went through all of this abandonment, and if you missed what I'm talking about, you can go back and watch last week's video. I will link it up above so you can see it. And, you know, I went through all of this abandonment, but I've been in therapy now for 6 years. 4 years with my current therapist, and that's where I really started improving, was after I changed therapist and met the therapist that I have now. And I actually have a friend from high school who is a therapist that referred me to my current therapist that I absolutely adore, and she's the one that diagnosed me with DID. And you know, it's funny because I needed someone who specialized in trauma. I'm going to use this one down here, just to deepen out my crease. I needed someone who specialized in trauma to be able to help me work on the process of healing. And I'm not saying that I am to a point that I am healed, because I definitely still have plenty of trauma that I'm working on. But I've spent a lot of time learning how to let go of some of these things, and it's definitely made life a lot easier. And because I've worked on being able to let go of some of these things, I don't hold on to some of that trauma anymore. One of my favorite things when I start thinking about abandonment and the trouble that I have when I deal with someone who strikes those chords in me, and that's, I am not a broken little girl anymore. I've spent a lot of time working on myself, and I've spent a lot of time growing myself into the woman that I am now. And you know, I have plenty of inner child pieces. My dogs want to bark. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry they want to bark. I really want to get my video done, and they want to give me a hard time, and it is making life difficult. And now every dog is going to want to be in my lap because I've been talking to them. Now I'm going to use All Fluttered, or All Flutter is what it's called. And after I get some of this shimmer on my brush, I'm going to spray my brush to help lay it down where I want it, and it'll just make it look so much better than if I don't spray it. And you know, that's been a big thing for me, has been working on the healing process and working on healing myself. And that's really important when you have childhood trauma, is that you do work through it with a therapist and heal that trauma. Because if you don't, that trauma will bleed out in other areas of your life, and you don't want that to be the case. So, you know, working hard to heal that trauma is very important. So there we go. That didn't look too bad. I used every color in this palette except for the pressed glitter. I used all 3 of these colors, and I think this look came out really pretty. I am going to put on some mascara, zoom y'all out, and we'll finish this video. And this is the final look. And just to kind of wrap up my thoughts about abandonment is, if you have childhood trauma and you've dealt with abandonment, get in therapy, see a therapist, and work through it, because you can heal from that trauma and you can feel better about yourself, and it can help improve your relationships and just improve your life overall. So if you have childhood abandonment problems, make sure you're working through that with a therapist. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps me and it helps my channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell beside it so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And make sure you stick around and watch the next video that I have up for you, in case you missed last week's abandonment. See y'all next time. Bye guys.